CNN reporters leave Thailand after being cleared of trespass but fined for working on a tourist visa. Tensions and feelings are running high over the kingdom's worst mass massacre. A senior police officer was summarily removed from his post on Monday after giving an interview during which he appeared to laugh and behave in a jocular manner while fielding questions on a case which has traumatized Thailand. Two CNN journalists took an afternoon flight out of Thailand for Hong Kong on Monday after being cleared of trespassing in a controversy which blew up over the weekend linked to a report on the international TV news service from within the child care center, the primary scene of last Thursday's horrific mass murder in the province of Nong Bua Lamphu. The pair, an Australian woman and a British man, had earlier been fined for breaching the kingdom's Immigration Act when it was found that they had entered Thailand on Thursday last on a tourist visa which allowed them to stay until November 19. On Monday also, a senior police officer within Provincial Police Region 4 was removed from his post after conducting a broadcast interview during which he was heard laughing and responding in a jocular manner to questions about the ongoing investigation into the rampage of Police Corporal Panya Kamrab on Thursday 6 October which left 37 people dead, including 24 children at the daycare center in Nak Long district of Nong Bua Lamphu. Right top, 47-year-old Anna Koren and 35-year-old Daniel Hodge check in their luggage at Suvarnabhumi Airport on Monday as they caught a Thai Airways flight to Hong Kong. Right bottom, the two CNN reporters pictured last weekend after they jumped over the perimeter wall and cordon of the daycare center in the Nak Long district of Nong Bua Lamphu, the scene of Thailand's worst mass murder last Thursday. Left, Deputy Police Commissioner Police Major General Shurikat Hakparn carried out an investigation into alleged trespass by the reporters with National Police Commissioner General Damrong Sakitty Prapat in Nong Bua Lamphu where a full-scale investigation is still underway into Thailand's worst-ever mass murder incident in which 37 people died last Wednesday. Two journalists working with the international American TV news channel CNN departed from Suvarnabhumi Airport on Monday after police in Nong Bua Lamphu working with the Immigration Bureau fined the pair $5,000 each for illegally working in Thailand on the basis of a tourist's visa. The journalists, Australian 47-year-old Anna Koren and British national, 34-year-old Daniel Hodge, flew out on Thai Airways flight TG638 for Hong Kong after an investigation by Deputy Police Commissioner Shurikat Hakparn appeared to clear them of trespassing on the site of last Thursday's harrowing mass murder in the Nak Long district of Nong Bua Lamphu. Journalists flew in from Hong Kong on Thursday to cover the breaking news of the massacre for US-based CNN as the story led news feeds over the weekend. The pair had flown in from the former British colony on Thursday last in coordination with CNN's Network Operations Center in Atlanta, Georgia as news broke of the horrific mass massacre at the child daycare center in Nong Bua Lamphu in northeastern Thailand perpetrated by a disgraced former Thai police officer, Police Corporal Panya Kamrab. The atrocity was worldwide news at the end of last week and all over the weekend as foreign governments and leaders expressed sympathy while offering their condolences to the people of Thailand. Slaughter of innocents by ex-policemen driven by drugs in Nong Bua Lamphu shocks Thailand. Thailand's worst-ever mass murder which saw 24 children among 36 murdered by the killer at the daycare center in the Nak Long district of Nong Bua Lamphu and other locations in the district as well as his wife and son at home in a hate-filled killing spree last Thursday afternoon, has left the kingdom in a state of shock and deeply traumatized with many questions still to be answered in the days and weeks ahead. Public outrage and anger at photos of a smiling Anna Koren and her colleague Daniel Hodge as they skipped over the cordon emerging from the crime scene. Over the weekend, this tense situation provoked public outrage when Thai media published a photo of the pair including a smiling Ms. Anna jumping over the wall of the childcare center with a camera after recording a news report from inside the facility. As news spread, the hostile reaction included a hard-hitting statement of condemnation from both the Foreign Correspondents Club of Thailand, FCCT, and the Thai Journalists Association, TJA, with both media bodies describing the actions of the CNN reporters as unethical. On Sunday, following a formal complaint to the police in Nong Bua Lamphu by local officials, an investigation was undertaken by Deputy Police Commissioner Shurikat Hakparn who has been in Nong Bua Lamphu overseeing developments along with National Police Commissioner General Damrong Sakitty Prapat with whom he flew into the province last Thursday when news of the atrocity broke and on the orders of Prime Minister Prachan Ocha. Police Commissioner confirmed on Sunday that the two foreign reporters will face no further prosecution over the affair and would not be blacklisted. On Sunday, General Damrong Sak told reporters that the two journalists had apologized for their actions at the site of the massacre to the people of Thailand. He revealed that they had been fined $5,000 each after their tourist visas were revoked and would face no further prosecution concerning the matter. He also confirmed that both reporters would not be placed on a blacklist, denying them future entry to Thailand because of the affair. On Sunday, Police Major General Shurikat disclosed that the pair had not been alone at the center when they made their report and appeared to have been escorted. It is understood that 6 or 7 people were in the building at the same time. The reporters had explained earlier that they had requested and obtained permission from officials with the Ministry of Public Health to access the center and that this was granted. On Sunday, Deputy Prime Minister Prawit Wongsuwan told reporters that the 2 reporters would be arrested and that there was no basis in law to either request or obtain permission to view and make a news report from a crime scene. News report withdrawn by CNN. The U.S. network issued an apology even as the network director insisted the 2 reporters had acted in good faith. In response to the controversy, CNN Vice President and General Manager Mike McCarthy confided that the news report in question had been withdrawn but insisted that the network's reporters had acted in good faith even though the permission granted by the officials concerned should not have been given. "We deeply regret any distress or offense our report may have caused, and for any inconvenience to the Thai police at such a distressing time for the country," Mr. McCarthy said. Police Major General Shurikat also confirmed that the 2 journalists did not surreptitiously enter the building but did so openly with the consent of officials who were present at the time within the facility. They had only climbed over the fence and the cordon on the way out when they found that access was blocked as they went to leave the building. Foreign Correspondents Club and Thai Journalists Association issue highly critical statements on the actions of the CNN reporters in covering the story. The response from the influential Foreign Correspondents Club of Thailand, FCCT, to the actions of the CNN reporting team was scathing. A CNN team entered a clearly marked crime scene without permission, no matter what they may claim, the Bangkok-based body said. This was unprofessional and a serious breach of journalistic ethics in crime reporting. The representative Association of Foreign Reporters in Thailand also posed a pointed question to explain the anger felt in the kingdom about the American network's actions in relation to the story. Would one of their crews have behaved in the same way at a serious crime scene in the United States? The hostile reaction and palpable public anger were driven by the photo of a smiling Anna Corin and Daniel Hodge climbing over the wall of the facility and a cordon tape as they emerged from the scene inside with a video camera. The Thai Journalists Association, TJA, particularly criticized the insensitivity and lack of judgment of the foreign news team. CNN's action, therefore, amounts to an intrusion into a major crime scene, a seriously flawed decision that no professional media should have taken, even if permission was indeed granted. The news crew and those responsible for their assignment should have exercised their judgment and refrained from entering a crime scene, a statement from the body read. Royal Thai Police Chief announces new policy on firearms which will be denied to erratic or ill-behaved police officers. Public is also warned of scams. In the aftermath of the massacre, there is a lot of tension and soul-searching among officials, politicians and the public centered on how the massacre could have happened. The Royal Thai Police Chief, on Monday, announced that a new policy would be implemented to deny firearms to officers with a record of erratic and unpredictable behavior. At the same time, police throughout the kingdom are warning the public to be wary of scams involving unscrupulous fundraising efforts for the families of the dead and the injured which are not authorized. Meanwhile, a senior police officer working with Provincial Police Region 4, which includes Nong Bua Lamphu, was removed from his position on Monday after apparently laughing and behaving in a jocular manner while speaking on air about the massacre at the child care center on Thursday, in particular when asked about the final tally of victims. Senior police officer removed from his post for laughing and engaging with questions in a jocular manner in a broadcast interview related to the case. It was confirmed that the Commander-in-Chief of Provincial Police Region 4, Police Lieutenant General Yanyong Behosat, had ordered the removal of Police Major General Paisal Luasambun from his role as Deputy Chief and spokesman after the interview. He was replaced by Police Major General Puthipong Musico. It is understood that there was an onslaught of public criticism directed at the broadcaster and on social media due to the continued laughter of the senior police officer while giving details about the atrocity and the ongoing investigation. The removal of the police officer is reportedly linked to the sensitive nature of the situation. Lawyers' Council wanted CNN duo prosecuted on human rights grounds as Deputy Police Chief says they did not intentionally trespass on state property. On Sunday, as news of the CNN crew's actions drew negative reaction throughout Thailand, the Lawyers' Council of Thailand called for both journalists to be detained for breaching the kingdom's immigration laws and for a case to be brought against them for a possible breach of human rights. However, the results of the investigation by Police Major General Shurikat confirmed that the 2 journalists had sought permission from officials at the scene and were granted access. The two spent some time taking photos inside the daycare center. But when they finished and came out, they saw the gate closed and they decided to climb over the fence. They had no intention of trespassing on state property or violating the state order or getting involved with any evidence, the senior police officer said. The pair were willing to apologize to Thais for what they did unintentionally, and they are ready to return to their home countries without being deported or blacklisted.